Here we go, short blog. I haven't done a personal blog in a long time, and partly because I've just been so busy with other things. If you haven't been paying attention to what's been going on at the Axiom and Skin Kitchen channel, maybe you don't really get that. I try to post content there at least twice a week. We have a lot of things going on, including the studio update that comes out every week, my piercing education videos where I go through, pick a subject and go through that. Also, the Q&A thing that we started where we pick a topic and then me, Jack, and Wesley talk through that topic. Generally covering things that have to do with body piercing and tattooing. So it's kind of an insider's expert kind of view of it. For educational purposes, I guess. Why that was and why I've kind of stepped away from everything else is I kind of, the fire had a great deal to do with it. If you weren't aware, you can probably go a video or two back in my history and find this. The building that we were located in from 2003 to 2015 was right attached to Plaza Lanes. Plaza Lanes caught on fire and burned to the ground, which is really terrible because it was a classic landmark building that had been there throughout my entire life with this beautiful neon bowler on the top of it. We got 20,000 gallons of water dumped on us because of it, they estimate. It destroyed a lot of stuff. We lost stuff in it. We got to recover some of the stuff, and it just kind of got me in a place where I'm just like, no matter since I was 25, piercing has always been the thing I do. It's always been a consistent, constant thing in my life, with short separations for vacations or sickness. But for the most part, it's always been there. No matter what terrible event had happened in my life, no matter what great event happened in my life, the shop was there. I had been booking shows at Lefty's, and that had kind of gotten to a point where I was putting in so much effort, it seemed like I always had to choose. I guess the way to put it is it's like having two wives. Both of them seem okay and cool with it, but at the same time, each of them are constantly biting for your attention. And a lot of times it kind of turns into this, well, I really want to focus on this and get this done for the shop, and then I get an email or call about something, and then I got to focus on this, and by the time I get back to the shop again, I'm either completely worn out, or, well, my focus is completely gone. I've just lost what I wanted to do. I had vlogged pretty consistently up until, like on a weekly basis, up until about the fire. In fact, I think I did a couple after that, and then stopped because I knew I needed to focus on the studio. And part of focusing on the studio meant that I needed to start focusing on doing piercing education videos and tattoo related videos and push that out there. It's something I'm very passionate about. It's something that I'd always planned on doing, and it seemed more focused and important at that point in time. The thing with booking is it just got to a point where I was burnt out and didn't have that energy I needed to do the job that I needed to do for them. So I quit that too. So what's going to go on with this channel? I don't know yet. I'd like to see, there are times when there's things that I'd like to do videos on that have absolutely nothing to do with piercing or tattooing, and this should be that outlet for it, and hopefully I'll start doing that more often in the future. The other thing is that I've expanded a little bit. Some financing came through. I'm finally going to get to replace some of the things that I lost in the fire, so that's really cool. But also, I'm finally getting a decent camera. That's on its way. And I'm going to get a decent video editing computer. In fact, an insane one. And when it's done, I will post information on there. Plus, I like to do reviews of the camera that I've been using this whole time, and the phone, and some of the other things that I've done to get by until I can get to the point where I can get a much better camera and move forward. The music thing, of course, because I'm not working at Lefty's, I'm not going to be doing as many live footage. Even that had gotten to the point by the end of January, where it just seemed like such a hassle to do it. I just didn't feel like doing it, and I kind of stopped doing it for the most part. There are over 200 videos on here of live music, some incredibly great bands. The footage is, the sound's good-ish, but if you like live music, I suggest checking those out. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything in a music direction in the future. I don't know. It's wide open. When I quit booking or quit my talent buying position at Lefty's, I flat out said, okay, I'm going to do some independent stuff maybe in the future. And the reality is I just haven't had something come through the inbox that has really gotten me going, oh, I've got to do this. So I've kind of backed off from that almost completely. However, Lefty's, Eric's still there, still an owner, still a talent buyer. He'll be happy to hook you up with a show, and you can deal with him directly. I believe there might be some other people doing shows down there. I'm unaware. I really have kind of needed to take a break from it and relax and get back to the point where I'm passionate about it again. And sometimes that takes a little while. I mean, I have done this in the past, and I have a history of this in the past where I'm really, really active in something for a long period of time, and then I just drop off the face of the map for a couple of years, and then I'm really active again, and then drop off. It's just part of my lifestyle and part of the way that my energy goes. Right now, a lot of my energy is going into learning how to create better videos, better film editing techniques, geeking out on computer gear and softwares and etc. And maybe I'll help share some of that here in the future. In closing, thanks a lot for watching the video. I know it's kind of been kind of boring. I don't know. And hopefully as things move along, I'll get some more exciting topics. I don't know how to pick a subject for this. I just kind of want to share things I'm passionate about, and maybe that's the key. Music, of course, has always been something I've been passionate about, and then maybe that's why the focus was in that direction at that particular time. I've been doing a lot of research and development on learning how to film better and learning how to do editing better, and I just invested in a new computer and a new camera, so maybe I'll start doing some reviews on that and kind of working people through some of the struggles that I went through during that period of time, and kind of give you some clear ideas of how things worked for me and didn't work for me. And maybe that'll be helpful to you, and that's the whole point of this. Also, go out, do something that you're passionate about, enjoy it, love it, and have fun. That's the biggest thing. If you enjoyed this, give me a like. If you didn't enjoy it, you don't have to. Do subscribe if you kind of want to see more of these in the future. Also, if you're a tattoo or piercing fan or both, go check out our other channel. I'll put a link in at least the description. Feel free to subscribe to that, especially because you're going to see more consistent videos over there probably than here. And take care, everybody. And remember, we're all counting on you. So don't screw it up.